Yo, this is Chris Blair. I was just sitting here having a coffee, and I was looking through my Facebook timeline, and I realized, wow, I haven't done a live stream video for a long time. It's been almost two weeks or so. For no particular reason, just got busy with a bunch of stuff, and so there's no particular reason why I didn't do a live stream. It just was really focused on my personal eCom stores, and also helping out my private coaching students. But anyway, so I was just at the same time I was also this morning looking. When I woke up this morning, I was literally lying in bed. It's 11 a.m. here in Japan, and I was looking through the Shopify groups, and people are talking about how they spent. I saw one post say, guys, he says he spent $675 over the past 2 weeks, and hasn't only made one sale. And I saw another post saying, guy says, I spent I don't remember this. It was spent a total of like $7,500 and some dollars, and he's made very few sales over the last 6 months, and he's giving up on eCom, and he's going to leave this industry. And so I was just looking at these stories, and I was reflecting on the secret that I've always kept, quite secret, proprietary information only from my group. I've never actually taught this method outside of my group, and it's actually one of the keys to our success. Okay, all right, James, Ohio. Anyway, so it's one of the keys to our success is. Sorry, my buddy James distracted me with a comment there. It's one of the keys to our success, and the reason being is because it's true. One of the keys is knowing how to properly scale a winning product once you have the winning product. But another key to success is not losing a lot of money on testing bad products, right? That's it's a combination of both. So you want to lower the amount you're spending to test, and then you want to focus on scaling big when you find that winner, right? And the more money you spend on testing, the harder it is to become profitable, even when you find that winner. And in fact, I've seen people say, I spent, last year I remember this, some guy posted a screenshot in one of the Shopify groups and said he had done, like, in 1 year, he had done a pretty good amount of sales. I think it was just under $700,000 in sales. And he said, I lost money this year. Did $700,000 in sales and lost money. And the reason for that is because he doesn't know how to properly test, okay? And I've always kept this a secret. And for some reason this morning, when I woke up and I was reading about these people's pain and seeing about that, I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to reveal this one method that we use. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want people to stop losing money, okay? All right, so as eCom entrepreneurs, right, no matter how, especially with paid advertising, right? Paid advertising is all about the winning product. Okay, I mean, and by the way, this is true on any. My brother works at Amazon, and they occasionally advertise some products, but the same thing with them, right? When they it's all about driving traffic to that one product that's a really hot converter. For some reason, certain products just resonate and they start selling. And you could literally go a month with barely sell anything, and then suddenly you get that one that just bang, and it takes off. Okay, so we got to understand that situation, all right? And we got to be in the mentality of saying, look, yes, you want to research and find and test good products, but we also understand no matter how hard in research, no matter how hard we work on trying to develop good and unique products, it's a numbers game. Okay. Now there's numerous ways you can swing the odds in your favor, and that's something that we really talk about in my course of Mastermind about proper ways of doing good product research coming from unique products. But regardless of that, even no matter how much you switch the pendulum in your odds, right, in your favor by doing great product research, it's still a numbers game. Okay. So what that essentially means is that most of your products that you will launch will not hit. Period. Okay, no matter how hard you try, that is the situation. Okay, so how do we lower the amount of money that we're spending on testing to get rid of those losers quickly and cheaply? and the key word being cheaply. Okay? Well, what most people are doing out in the marketplace is what is causing people to fail, give up, and go bankrupt. Okay? And that is, I mean, there's various versions of this, but set up 5 conversion ads at $5 or $10, or set up 10 conversion ads at $5 and let it run for 2 or 3 days, and then bang, you'll know if you have a winner. Well, that's a lot of money. That adds up. Let's just say you did the I mean, I know that doesn't sound a lot, but let's just say you did one product a day, okay, and you did 5 conversion ads at $5, right? Okay, and you let them run for 3 days, right? That's $75. Now imagine that $75, okay, and you're doing that every single day, right? And you're not making a lot of sales because you're just testing the losers, right? 75 or testing products that turn out to be losers. 75 times 7 days, right? That's $525. Okay, now imagine doing that for an entire month. It's $2,100. That adds up, right? And yeah, sure, you're going to bring a few sales here and there, but you're still the losses are just too much, and us small-time business owners cannot afford that. Okay, so. And I remember when I came up with this idea. This was back in 2013, and I was in that situation. We were making sales around. I was on Teespring. We were making sales, but I was like working with a business partner at the time, and we were making sales, but we were spending a lot of money on testing because we were following that model that everyone was out there doing and still teaching. Okay, but I was just thinking to myself, and I was racking my brain, how can I eliminate, the losing products quickly and cheaply? And then for some reason, over just thinking about this problem and thinking, how can I reduce that spend? I came up with an idea, and I started testing it, and sure enough, it became really effective, and it works. Okay, believe it or not, you can get rid of 90% of your products on $5 in ad spend. I'm not joking. $5. Okay, if you know how to do it, and if you know how to read the data. Okay, so what you do is you're gonna set up. By the way, there's actually 2 ways to get rid of it. In some cases, you can get rid of. If you're in the right position, you can actually get rid of your losing products for free, spending $0. Okay, so let's talk about the $0 spend method, and then I'll talk about the $5 spend method. Now, most people watching this video are going to be need to spend the $5, but there are a select group of people. If you have a fan page that is 30, 40, 50,000 fans, but here's the most important thing: highly engaged. See, a lot of people don't post a lot of content on their pages. They just use it as a spamming vehicle. So they have all these fans, but the fans are not even engaged with the page because you're not posting good content. But if you're like doing what I teach, which is to post content daily, you'll get a highly engaged fan page eventually, right? And then what you can do is, literally what we do is we post an image of our product on the page without the link. The key thing is being without the link. No link, okay? Because the moment you put a link, Facebook decreases the reach. In other words, so let's just say you post an image without the link, you'll get this much organic reach right off the gate. Facebook will go down to here, okay? Because they want you to pay money to take their visitors, their users off of Facebook. Okay, so in that case, right, so you post the image, right, and you just say, do you like this? Is this cool? Whatever. And we just sit and wait. Go back and check 3 or 4 hours later. If I don't have a bunch of comments and shares, I know that thing's dead and I'm gone. Okay, so I literally can get rid of losing products quickly and easily. I mean, I'm not saying that all the products I go to the conversion ads will be winners, but I get rid of the 100% definite losers without even spending a dime. Okay, so if I'm not getting that feedback from my fans, I know there's no point in even trying. All right, now most people don't have a highly engaged fan page for numerous reasons. Okay, so here's what you do. Okay. You post your image, right? You post the link and you write something very simple, right? Some sort of those simple text. Hey, you like this, whatever. And then you set up 2, not conversion ad sets, 2 ad sets that are PPE. That's right, engagement ads. Okay? Now, you're probably a lot of people saying, why an engagement? Okay, well, because engagement ads are optimized by Facebook algorithm to go after the known engagers. So it doesn't matter what you're targeting. Whether you're targeting dogs, beer, surfers, or whatever, right? These will find, Facebook knows who the known engagers are. People who are known to engage on an ad, right? and it will serve that ad to them. Okay. Now keep in mind, you're not looking to get sales with this first $5 PP ad. Okay. The first two $5 PP ads, right? You're not looking to get sales at all. What you're looking for is engagement. Okay. So you got two ad sets, $5 each, and you literally let them run to about $2 to $3 each. So it's $5 to $6, right? And then at that point, you go in and you look at the engagement you're getting. Okay. Are you getting shares and comments? Shares and comments. Don't pay any attention to likes. People say all the time, "Oh, I got 100 likes." Guys, I go through and I like stuff if my friend posted it, even if it's the opposite of what I do like. For them, I have a lot of friends who are very, 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 very liberal. I mean, I'm more on the middle of the road, but these guys are extreme liberal, right? I mean, one of my buddies is almost practically a communist. I mean, seriously, he's advocating communism. Anyway, so I will like his post because he's my buddy, and we hang out together, and he posts it, so I like it. So if someone likes it, that's completely meaningless, it's garbage, okay? What matters is are they sharing it on their timeline, right? Because someone takes the time to share it on their timeline. They think it's pretty cool. If they take the time to comment, they think it's pretty cool. Okay, so on the $5 and spend, so $2.50 per ad set. If you have good engagement, then you go to conversion ads. And if you don't, you know that product's over, and you just saved yourself. Because I talked about the model of people that could do 5 conversion ads for $5 each over 3 days. So you just literally saved yourself $70 in spend that you did not need to spend. Think about that. If you have 10 products that you launch this way, and of those 10, you do only conversion ads on one of them, right? You take 9 times 70. 9 times 70. You just saved yourself $630 in ad spend. I just saved you $630 in ad spend based on this method I told you. So, okay, now the question is, what is good engagement? What would qualify as good engagement? Okay. Well, unfortunately, there's no definitive number I can give you. Okay, it's different for every niche. All right, which is all the more reason to go niche store, not general store. You need to get your niche. But over time, the more you run ads, you'll learn. Okay, but I can give you some general guidelines. Again, these are broad general guidelines. Okay, every niche is different. But on that $5 in ad spend, you would expect to have at least 2 to 3 shares. So if you spent $5, you want at least 10 shares. By 10 is more the bare minimum. Usually it would be 15, 20 shares, right? And for every dollar in ad spend, you would want roughly 1 comment. So let's just say you set up your 2 PP ads, you got $2.50 on one ad set, $2.50 on the ad set, and then you spent your $5 and you have 4 comments. Okay, that's close enough. Yeah, you got 4 comments and you've got 12 or 13 shares. Okay, beautiful. Okay, this is potentially a product that might sell. Turn those PP ads and then go to conversion ads. And now, guys, people say, well, what about link clicks? And yeah, link clicks, if you get link clicks, that's cool and all, but that's not so important. Well, you're just, and you're not going for sales either. You're just trying to say to yourself, okay, will the known engagers in my niche engage with this ad? If those known engagers won't engage, what do you think is going to happen when you run the conversion ads? No one's going to go over there and click buy. This is not the way it works. If you can't get the most lowest hanging fruit in your niche to engage with your product, then your chances of making sales is 0. Okay? I mean, okay, yeah, you may make a sale here and there, but I'm talking about regular sales, right? Something that this is a winning product that's going to become a driver. All right. And I just literally saved you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in ad spend by going out and doing this method. If you think this is cool, guys, you haven't seen anything. To be honest with you, there's some incredible stuff we do in our course in Mastermind. You can get started now for just $100 a month. You can cancel anytime. I'll put the link in the thread below this. It's ecomvantage.com/VIP. If you're interested in my private coaching, private message me. And we will see you in the next video. Good to see you, Sydney, Alexi, James. Yeah, so hi, I'm Wayne. Yeah, I said, hey, brother Lyndon, good to see you. Bruce. Wow, cool. A lot of friends on this call. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.